Hello everyone, thank you for coming to today's meeting. We have a lot of things to get through, so I think we should get started now. Yang, could you please take the meeting minute today?
Yes, of course.
Okay. First, bad news for us that after launching a new product, our company has suffered a significant revenue drop. So the main purpose of today's meeting is about finding out the factor that impact our sales revenue. The first item on agenda today is maybe about the logistics. Jane, how do you see it?
Yeah, well, as a manager in charge of B2B logistic activity, I think that one of the reasons for the company revenue declines is our delivery service.
What exactly do you mean by delivery service? It is about the cost of the petrol or about the efficiency of the shipment?
Yeah, I have to say both. Yeah, but the cost issue is worse. Yeah. You know, the cost of gasoline recently has increased dramatically, and this greatly affected the cost of our delivery service. Our petrol accounts for 13 to 14% of shipping costs, so the increase in fuel prices will definitely affect our company cost of transportation.
In my opinion, I think in this case our business only need to recalculate the freight rate for the next segment. We can raise shipping costs to adjust to higher gasoline prices.
Yeah, I think that this idea would have been fine for our company some time ago, but for the company new product, even if we increase the shipping fee, it doesn't really show the problem because this concerns the efficiency of deliveries. And in addition, in terms of our company old products, customers are usually business that order in large quantities and they are located in concentrated areas, so we can achieve optimal performance shipping service. However, this is not easy for new products because now our customers are small and or medium enterprises, and they are distributed throughout the region and often order in a small quantity. So each shipment will not be fully utilized.
I see it's really a problem. Do you have any recommendations for this?
Yeah, in my opinion, we should cooperate with intermediary company so they can responsible for the shipping of our new product. Yeah.
I'm afraid I don't agree with you because if we do so, our transport vehicle will be unused and redundant, and that will increase our fixed cost per unit.
Yeah, let me make this clear. Previously, due to the new product being launched, our company decided to allocate the transport vehicle to develop the new product line. However, this is also the reason that delayed the delivery of other products. In the long run, this will likely have a negative impact on the company. So, if we go this plan, like outsourcing of transportation, logistics, service for the new product, the previously allocated resources will go back on track, and let's not be redundant. Yeah.
Okay, great. Jane, maybe you should negotiate with them about the shipment price, and we will discuss it on the next meeting. Okay, so let's move on to the next item. Okay, Jane. In terms of B2C, can you give us an update of the result of promotion strategies for our new products?
Well, our team had recently conducted a survey of customers in Ho Chi Minh City, and the results showed that most of them are not aware of our new products. And they all knew that last quarter we have decided to run our promotional campaign through an outdoor advertising or specifically TV advertisements. However, it seemed ineffective.
So what is your view on it?
You know that the TV advertising costs are really high, so they account for very large expense of our company. In addition, the viewers of TV are mainly adult and children, who are not our product target audience. So I suggest that in the future we should run digital advertising via social media platform. I think it will be effective because you know that online advertising is cost saving and moreover it has great impact on Gen Z who are our target customer.
Would anyone like to comment on this?
Yeah, I agree with Yan. However, there are various social media platforms such as Facebook, Instagram, or YouTube. I think we should really focus on one or two social media marketing platforms to utilize the marketing. Yeah.
Yes, I'm totally agree with you. I think that quality is more important than quantity. If we work on multiple platforms, that will not allow us to develop our relationship with customer. Instead of that, I think we should focus on only one or two main platforms so that we can engage with our customer and stick to master the platform we are on.
Okay, great idea. Well, let's set aside more time at the next meeting about a suitable platform that we should focus on and about your detailed plan.
Okay.
Of course, that is really important, but we have to cover a lot in today. So now we are running out of time. Let's move on to the next topic. Kate, could you give us an overview about the customer service situation? Is it still operating well?
Sorry for my bad voice.
Okay, that's okay.
Yeah, I am afraid I have some bad news. Our customers have been recently complaining about the payment process and the interface on our website. They give feedback that the payment process is too complicated and our website is not such a user-friendly website that makes them feel very disappointed and they don't really want to visit us again.
That's bad. Do you have any idea to deal with the problems?
After discussing with my team about this problem, we have come up with a solution that is changing to Shopee, which is dominant e-commerce platform in Vietnam. Here's some document about the site.
Okay. Based on what I see in your report, cooperating with Shopee seems like a good idea at this time. This is a potential selling platform that can reach various regions. What do you think about it?
Actually, I'm a little bit confused about how the e-commerce platform could solve the problems we are facing.
Well, let me explain in more detail. There are two main points that we can gain from Shopee. Shopee is designed with simple, easy to use features. Their interface is quite user-friendly and accessible, even if you use for the first time. Besides, Shopee supports a total of 8 payment options, including cash and digital payment, which would simplify payment processes.
How about you, Kay? Do you have any questions?
I still wonder that why don't we fix the error on our website instead of using another e-commerce platform?
I have already thought about it. However, improving our website will take a lot of time. Moreover, we have to make extra payment to hire new website designer to improve our website. In contrast, selling on Shopee is more quickly, simply, and we are charged just a little commission fee.
Okay, I'm sorry to stop you, but I'm afraid we don't have time to discuss that in today's meeting. So, Kay, could you please research about the procedure to sell on the Shopee as well as some relevant terms and conditions? You can email it to me later and we will discuss it at the next week agenda. So does anyone have anything else to add?
Nothing.
Okay. If not, then could you please summarize the contents of today's meeting and send us a copy?
Okay, no problem. I will do it as soon as possible.
Okay. And that is the end of today's meeting. So thank you for your attendance. You can leave now.
Thank you, everyone.